They told you to buy cheap, to see your car as nothing but a tool, a depreciating asset that bleeds money the moment you turn the key. Never spend more than you have to. It's just a way to get from A to B. That sounds rational, but humans aren't rational, and life is not linear, because your car is not just a way to move through space. It's a way to move through life. It shapes how you see yourself. It changes how others see you. And it defines how you show up in the world every single day. The truth is simple but uncomfortable. The car you drive might impact your life more than any investment you'll ever make, not financially, but psychologically, emotionally, and socially. Because your car isn't just a vehicle, it's a signal, it's a mirror, and it's a stage. For decades, financial gurus have repeated the same mantra. Cars are bad investments. Buy something cheap, invest the rest. It's neat, tidy, mathematically correct, and humanely absurd. Because the value of your car is not just in resale. It is an experience. It is in how it makes you feel when you slide behind the wheel on a grey morning. It is in the quiet confidence that comes from driving something that reflects competence instead of compromise. You can't spreadsheet that. You can't measure it in ROI, but you can feel it every single day. A car is not a stock. It's a space you live in. And when the space feels cheap, you subconsciously lower your own value to match it. You start acting like the kind of person who deserves that car instead of the kind who's outgrown it. Like it or not, people judge instantly. And before you ever say a word, your car has already spoken for you. It's the first line in the unspoken biography you present to the world. You don't hand out your resume in the parking lot. Your car is your resume. It signals how you think, how you prioritize, how much you respect yourself and your surroundings. A well-kept, elegant car says, I value quality. I understand refinement. I take myself seriously. It doesn't scream for attention. It commands it quietly. And this isn't ignorance. It's competence made visible. People trust signals they understand. And when your car radiates competence, others project it back onto you. You spend hundreds of hours in your car every year driving, thinking, decompressing, transitioning between the worlds of work and home. That means your car is not just a purchase. It's an environment. And environments shape behavior. When you step into a space that's beautifully engineered, insulated from chaos, and designed with purpose, your mindset shifts. You become calmer, more deliberate, more centered. You start thinking long-term. That feeling, repeated every day, compounds. And compounding feelings are what build identity. The cheap car equals smart person narrative ignores this entirely. While your bank balance might look better on paper, your life balance suffers. You can't calculate serenity. You can't depreciate confidence. That's the hidden return of emotional quality. A great car doesn't just move your body, it moves your psychology. It changes your posture, your tone, your presence. When you drive something that makes you proud, you feel elevated. And when you feel elevated, you start acting like someone with higher standards. You walk differently, you speak differently, you negotiate differently. That's not superstition, it's self-perception. We talk about financial capital all the time, but emotional capital is just as real, and confidence is its most valuable currency. So yes, a nice car can make you money indirectly, because it raises the quality of the energy you bring into every opportunity that follows. The key is control. Let the car elevate you, not enslave you. Don't stretch beyond your means, but don't settle beneath your potential either. Now let's talk about the most primal side of all this, attraction. People like to pretend status doesn't matter, but deep down we all know it does. Status signaling isn't shallow, it's evolutionary. Survival of the fittest. A car is the modern equivalent of the peacock's feathers. It's how men display competence, stability, and resourcefulness. And whether consciously or not, people read those signals instantly. It's not about buying love or impressing strangers. It's about communicating direction. Someone who drives a clean, well-kept, refined car sends a simple message. I have my life in order. That matters because attraction isn't random. It's a search for stability, ambition, and energy. So if you're having trouble getting noticed, maybe it's not your personality, maybe it's your presentation. Because like it or not, the world filters before it listens. But let's be clear, not every nice car sends the same signal. Some badges carry weight, others don't. German engineering is the gold standard of credibility. And Audi and BMW, Mercedes, they signal precision, quiet success. They don't shout, they hum authority. Italian cars, on the other hand, speak a different language entirely. They are emotional, expressive, magnetic. Even an older Maserati or a Lambo doesn't just say success, it says style. It tells the world you value passion as much as performance. That you don't just live efficiently, you live beautifully. Meanwhile, an expensive Japanese or Korean car, even if objectively excellent, doesn't trigger the same perception. A Subaru says practical, a Lexus says comfortable. It's not fair, it's just how people read the world. And perception, not fairness, shapes outcomes. So when in doubt, choose signals that translate universally. It's not about what's under the hood. It's about what the world sees when you step out of it. The best car you can afford does not mean the most you can finance. It means the car that stretches you slightly but sustainably. The mistake most people make isn't buying a nice car. It's buying a nice car they can't afford to care for. Your goal is to own something that feels rich without making you poor. Because ownership isn't the finish line, it's the start of a relationship. A truly aspirational car only stays aspirational if you treat it that way. Learn how to detail it properly. Not the quick car wash, the real thing. Foam cannons, microfiber mitts, 2-bucket method, ceramic coating. Premium cleaning brands aren't luxuries, they're rituals. Every wash is an act of respect for the machine and for yourself. Take care of the paint as if it were your reputation, because in a way it is. The difference between a tired-looking 3-year-old car and a timeless one isn't luck, it's discipline. A well-maintained car turns heads quietly. It whispers competence, even if it's not new. Clean wheels, deep paint, spotless glass, those are details people notice. Real luxury isn't about owning something beautiful, it's maintaining it beautifully. Find the model that already has taken the depreciation hit. Keep it immaculate, drive it proudly. Because your goal isn't to impress everyone, it is to live in alignment with your own standards of excellence. Everyone's afraid of depreciation, as if it is a monster that eats money. Here's the twist. Depreciation is how luxury comes back into reach. There's another level to all this, a quiet market hiding in plain sight, ex-executive sedans that once cost a year's salary, now gathering dust and classifieds. Engines that can easily run 500,000 miles, abandoned because the number on the odometer scares people. Hand-built machines selling for less than a new hatchback because no one understands them anymore. That's the world you're not supposed to know exists. Once you learn how to move inside it, you'll never look at cars the same way. And that's exactly what I break down for my Patreon community. If you want access to see the rest of the video, if you want to learn how to buy luxuries everyone else thinks you can't afford, and do it without wrecking your finances, that's where you find it. Everything you use daily becomes part of your story. Your car, your watch, your home, they're not just tools, they're mirrors. If you spend a quarter of your waking life inside a car, that environment becomes part of your identity. So no, you don't have to apologize for wanting something beautiful, powerful, or refined. You just have to understand why you want it. Because it isn't about ego, it's about alignment. Aligning your external world with your internal ambition. If owning a car is not optional in your life, make it exceptional. Buy the best one you can responsibly afford. Because every drive is a reflection of how you see yourself and what you expect from life. So yes, you should probably buy a nice car.